How's it going, guys? For those of you who are new to this show or to this channel, I want to introduce myself just for you. My name is Calvin Life. Um, and I'm basically a guy on YouTube who makes vlogs, sometimes skits, mashed with vlogs. And basically, in every single one, I'm giving you topics in life, lessons on shit about life. And today I wanted to talk about something that everybody already knows about, has seen, and you can step outside your door right now. And if you live in North America at the moment, you can see it at the moment if you look up. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about the sun. Yes, basically the life source of our planet that gives us all that we all need, and if we go without it, we can die. But at the same time, if we have too much of it, we can die still. Sorry, I sneezed. I hate sneezing. Anyway, yeah, basically the sun. If we have too much of the sun, we can fucking die, and if we have too little of it, we can also still die. Without the sun, the earth would turn into a fucking frozen ball of ice. We will be going back to the ice age, and not only will it be here, it will stay here without the sun. And then again, you have the possibility of having too much sun, and that possibility would be because of mankind himself. The sun going away will probably be because some other higher power decided to take it away. But us having too much of it might be a result of mankind and our dumbass experiments. Like, for instance, the whole NASA corporation shooting their fucking rocket ships through the ozone layer and breaking it. That is the outer coating in which our planet is protected. Without it, we will fucking fry. And they don't seem to understand that. So give it about 60, maybe 70 years from now, and mankind is fucking screwed. Because of the one thing that scientists and astronauts could not stop doing. And that's going into space. And that's not just for America. That's for Russia and for any other country that decided to blast their dumbasses through the ozone layer and go into space. What they don't realize is every time they do that, they take a piece of ozone layer with them. And it takes very fucking long for their ozone layer to rebuild itself. Don't get me wrong, it'll happen, but it takes a really long time. And by that time, we probably would have been dead. Haven't anybody noticed that when you stepped outside back in the day when you were probably a little kid? I'm talking about the adults here. Back in the day, okay, if you're like in your 30s, maybe in your 40s, let's rewind back. Don't you remember stepping outside and it'd be a hot day and you could actually take your shirt off and that shit wouldn't burn your fucking skin in the sun? Our generation doesn't get to do that. I mean, literally, it is too fucking hot to wear anything at sometimes. If you step out that door, depending on how big you are, and even if you're skinny, you will automatically start fucking sweating. And at the same time, it slowly burns away your skin. I mean, it's so fucking hot outside. And I was always wondering why until I did my research and asked some of my folks who had experience in life. And they told me that the reason why that is because they're blasting through the ozone layer with the fucking spaceships and space shuttles and shit. And because of this, as a result, the ozone layer is giving away. And without the ozone layer, the Earth has no protection from the sun's deadly rays. Because believe it or not, the only reason why Mars and I think Mercury. The reason why Mercury is so fucking hot is because Mercury is not only the closest planet to the sun, but it does not have an ozone layer. It's just a fucking rock sitting in front of the sun. That's basically all Mercury is. But our planet is farther away, and at the same time, we have an ozone layer to protect us. Take that shit away, and we're fucked. And the reason why this is happening is because it's a resort to us dumbass mankind that is doing this. You know, if they would just step back and think about shit, maybe they would stop, because you are not only destroying the planet, but you also are increasing our chances of wiping us the fuck out. Because no ozone layer equals us being totally vulnerable to the sun's rays, and the rays of the sun are very powerful, and it can wipe out everything if if it's not blocked by something. I don't know what the fuck they're planning on doing in the future, but yeah, you keep up the shit that you're doing, and you're going to kill us all. And it's not even only the scientists' fault. It's also air pollution, because air pollution kills the ozone layer too. With the stupid ass garbage sites that burn trash and let the smoke come out, and them fucking bio plants or some shit like that. The ones with that have them pipes and big ass pipes with smoke fucking flying out the damn top. That is air pollution, and air pollution kills the ozone layer as well. So I'm gonna ask you guys, the manufacturers of those companies and factories, to stop doing that shit as well, because you're not anywhere, like, you're just as guilty as the scientists. You know, like, they want to do so much shit in the world, and they think they have all the power, but you won't think you have any power when you see your friends and family killed by your mistake. And then not too soon after you, or you first and then your friends and family, because that's what's next. Air pollution plus the ozone layer being cracked open like a fucking egg by these dumbass scientists. Add that both together, no ozone layer, and we're all fucked. Okay? No one is safe if the sun makes it through. And don't get me wrong, I don't think that that's the only way the world's going to end. Because, to be honest, I think there's plenty of ways that the world is probably going to end. Like, one, our planet could just out of nowhere fall out of its gravitational pull, and then hurl towards the sun. That could happen. Who knows how this fucking earth is going to, how this world is going to end. But I'm just hoping that I'm way long gone and dead before that day even comes. I do not want to be alive when the world ends. And I'm dead serious. I would rather be dead. Okay, I don't care if I go to hell or heaven. I would rather be dead when the world ends. At least I'm not going to be here suffering with y'all motherfuckers. Because, hey, I just don't want to be alive. And I'm not going to kill myself, but I would rather be dead on that day. I don't want to be a part of any of that shit. But, yeah, without further ado, please stop doing that shit. Because the ozone layer is all we got left. The ice caps will melt without the ozone layer, because there's too much fucking sun rays coming in. So those ice caps will melt. And once that happens, the whole world will be fucking flooded. The ice caps are basically big ass blocks of ice holding lots and lots of water. And if all those damn things melt, then that water will soon be a lot on that end, and then it'll start flooding everything around it, including the countries and places where there are people on it. And then we'll also be fucked by that. So I would love it if they would just stop that, think about it, and maybe never do that shit again. No more trips to space and to the moon and shit like that. That time is over. You need to let that shit at least build back. Like, at least let the solar system, let the ozone layer build itself back up before you destroy it again. And that's basically my saying. So, yeah, please, for the love of all mankind, stop that dumb shit. That goes for the factory owners that blow the smoke into the air, and for the astronauts that blast y'all asses with y'all space shuttles through the fucking ozone layer. I would like for you guys, coming from Calvin Life, stop. All right. And I think I pretty much ran out of time for today. Make sure you guys like and comment on what you thought about this video. Make sure you leave your questions for my next Q&A video down below in the comment section, or leave it at my P.O. box. The address is in the last video. Or leave it at my Kick account at Dick Daniels, username Dick Danny. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to this channel when you get the chance. If not, well, you're pretty stupid, because I already told the deal of me subscribing back to you if you subscribe to me. You decide not to, that's on you. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video.